Every insight deserves an audience. Welcome to Atypica AI.
Your mobile app probably has the wrong ad strategy. And if you're an app user, which you definitely are, you're suffering because of it. I just completed research into something called the focus token model. And what I discovered will change how you think about advertising forever. Here's what most people don't realize. That annoying pop-up ad that just interrupted your app session, it's not just bad user experience, it's terrible business. My research shows there's a fundamentally different approach that actually makes users want to watch ads. Users report feeling respected instead of violated. They develop positive brand associations instead of resentment. And here's the kicker. This approach generates up to 5 times higher retention rates over 12 months. But here's what everyone gets wrong about this. Most people think this is just about rewarded ads. Watch an ad, get some coins. That's not it at all. What I discovered goes much deeper into human psychology, specifically 2 powerful mental mechanisms that most app developers completely ignore. Let me explain the problem we're actually solving. Right now, you're probably using dozens of apps, and every single one interrupts you with ads at the worst possible moments. You're in flow state, you're focused, you're getting things done, bam, an ad for some game you'll never play. This isn't just annoying, it's psychologically damaging to your relationship with that brand. The current model treats users like captives. It says, we own your attention, and we'll take it whenever we want. But my research revealed something fascinating. When you flip this dynamic and give users control, everything changes. Here's the breakthrough I want to share with you. It's called the focus token model, and it works like this. Instead of forcing ads on you, the app proactively offers you a choice. Hey, want to watch a 30-second ad to earn 30 minutes of completely ad-free time? You decide when, you decide if. You're in complete control. Now, you might think this sounds like a small tweak, but you'd be wrong. This seemingly simple change triggers 2 powerful psychological effects that create lasting behavioral change. First is what psychologists call user agency, the profound psychological benefit of feeling in control. When you proactively choose to watch an ad, your brain doesn't process it as an interruption. It processes it as a strategic decision you made. One user I interviewed called it putting the power back in my hands. Another described it as transforming an intrusive experience into a transparent value exchange. But here's where it gets really interesting. The second effect is called the Endowment Effect, and this is where the magic happens. When you earn something, even something as intangible as ad-free time, your brain values it more than if it were just given to you. Multiple users told me the earned ad-free time would feel like a premium experience I actively chose, making it way more valuable because I worked for it. Think about this for a second. Traditional ads make the time after them feel worse. You're annoyed, frustrated, your flow is broken. But with focus tokens, the time after watching an ad feels better. You earned it. You chose it. You own it. I know what you're thinking right now. This sounds too good to be true. There must be a catch. And you're right to be skeptical. There is a significant risk, and it's called habituation.
Here's the brutal truth about human psychology. We adapt to everything. That amazing feeling of earning your ad-free time, over 6 to 12 months, it could fade. The choice that once felt empowering could start feeling like another step, another hurdle. As one user warned me, my biggest fear is that it would eventually just become another mandatory pre-roll. This is exactly why most app monetization strategies fail long-term. They work great initially, then users get used to them and effectiveness plummets. The question my research aimed to answer was, does focus token suffer the same fate, or is there something different about this approach? What I discovered was crucial. The durability of focus tokens depends entirely on 3 critical factors, and if app developers get these wrong, the whole system collapses. Factor number 1. The integrity of the value exchange. Users are constantly calculating ROI in their heads. If you start asking for 60-second ads for 15 minutes of ad-free time, they'll feel betrayed. If the app becomes buggy or unreliable, trust evaporates. The moment users feel the deal isn't fair anymore, they're gone. Factor number 2. Seamless implementation. The process of earning and redeeming tokens must be frictionless. Any friction, confusing interfaces, technical glitches, hidden catches, destroys the sense of control that makes this model work. Factor number 3, and this surprised me. Different users need different reward structures. Users focused on deep work want occasional large rewards, like watching a 60-second ad for 2 hours ad-free. Users in frequent short sessions want consistent small rewards, 15 seconds for 15 minutes. One size definitely does not fit all. Now, I need to address the elephant in the room. Some of you are thinking, but won't users just choose not to watch any ads? This misses the entire point. The research shows users actually increase their ad engagement when they have control. Why? Because they're getting genuine value, and they can optimize their experience around their own needs. Users describe this as a smart habit, getting a good deal, even a mini quest. When ads serve users instead of exploiting them, users voluntarily engage more, not less. Based on my research, here's what you need to understand about the future of mobile advertising. Apps that continue using interruptive, disrespectful ad models are going to lose users to competitors who respect their agency. This isn't just about user experience. It's about fundamental business survival. The companies that figure this out first will build unshakable user loyalty. Those that don't will watch their retention rates plummet as users migrate to apps that actually respect their time and attention. So what should you do with this information? If you're an app user, start evaluating the apps you use based on how they treat your attention. Vote with your usage patterns. Support apps that respect your agency and give you control. If you're building or managing an app, the message is clear. Test focus tokens immediately, but do it right. Don't just bolt on a quick watch for rewards feature. Build it with proper user agency, fair value exchange, and flexible reward structures. I'm already changing my own behavior based on this research. I'm actively seeking out apps that give me control over my ad experience, and I'm much more loyal to the ones that do.
Because here's what I've learned. When an app respects my agency, I don't just use it more, I actually want it to succeed. The focus token model isn't just a better ad strategy, it's a blueprint for building genuine user relationships based on mutual respect instead of exploitation. And that, ultimately, is the future of sustainable app monetization.
Want to learn more about interesting research? Check out Atypica AI.